door.
Excuse me, I think I'm stealing
So I
your
have
power.
no fucking idea. And I've been in both of my attics, and I wandered around and couldn't find any more panels.
Both of your attics?
I have.
Yeah.
Well, I have one.
It's like separated?
Yeah, it's
Garage
separate.
attic and then
We have one in the
Oh,
garage.
okay.
Which is on the first floor, so it's like
Are you
a
renting
second
that out
floor
yet?
attic. Not yet.
Sure.
Okay.
And then we have one
did
on the
make sure that
second
no
floor.
homeless people were living in there, though.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
scared the
already
shit
cool.
out of me, by the
Yeah.
way.
That's what we did. We were like, okay, some stuff went missing, although I forgot where it was.
It was
You know,
just
so
Lindsay
we're
being a
missing.
fucking idiot,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But we just want to double check. You know, weird shit happens. We
Yeah,
just moved
sure.
in.
Again,
so
Lindsay being an idiot basically made me call the police at like 1 in the morning.
You were scared too.
I wasn't.
I
I was
held
just like, I kept telling her over and over again. I was like, we're gonna look like fucking idiots when we call the police.
Did you at least call like the police and
Yep.
not 911?
Yes,
because I'm not a retard.
We're not
Good.
assholes.
I was like, they're gonna show up.
Nothing's gonna
Gonna be here. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna look like fucking idiots. And she was just like, what if someone murders us? And I was just like,
Well, then we won't
fine.
feel bad about it.
Yeah,
We'll be
fine.
dead.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
So I called the police department. I fucking pulled up the number, or Lindsay did. I can't remember who.
Yeah, I want to clarify. I remember you saying, I feel like I'll sleep safer if we go ahead and do it. And I was like, okay, Mike.
I guess, but I mean, I'm sure I
know
probably,
that kind of
I'm
talk.
sure
I
I
mean,
probably
look,
said it
it's like-
because you were just beating me over the head with it. And I was like,
If the police have walked around my house and go, you're all good, I will sleep safer. Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
absolutely.
I'm more as like, I'm not.
And then
gonna
they just
sleep
shoot you in the head.
if Lindsay's fucking complaining. Dude,
Okay, good night.
I would haunt the shit out of those cops if I
Absolutely.
got killed.
Yes.
So yeah, and I think I told the story, but basically it was like 2 weeks after we moved into our house, we called the fucking cops and we were just like, can you fucking check our attic? So no one's like gonna murder us in our sleep.
I'm afraid
And
of the boogeyman.
The best part, the cop, like they were super nice about it.
Yeah.
Like, clearly they weren't doing shit anyway. They were just like, fuck it, we got something to do.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like an older guy, like a veteran cop. He was probably like in his 40s, and then a younger
like 2 days
kid.
from retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was still like 5 years from retirement.
Oh, okay.
And then like a younger kid, like right out of the academy.
The rookie.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, the kid couldn't have been more than 20.
I'm
He was
going in.
probably
Yeah.
19 or 20, and he was a ginger, so it was even funnier.
Please tell me the old man made the young kid do everything.
No,
No.
he didn't. He
No.
didn't. But it was funny because
He wasn't taking any shit.
he was
though.
about like your height.
Yeah.
And he was
The
just
old
like,
man?
yeah,
Yeah.
You keep calling him an old man. Like I was like in his
Older.
40s.
Yeah, the
again.
elderly man.
Yeah, so he's just like, we're here. Like he was in like the tan police outfit.
Ooh.
And the like
Reno style.
yeah,
Texas
like
one.
Reno style. The kid was in like fucking bright blue, had the vest on, like I just graduated from the academy.
I polished my badge this morning,
yeah,
sir.
Which
Yeah.
kind of vest? Like a cloth vest or like?
No,
he
it was
wearing, like-
bulletproof.
He had a bulletproof vest. He did. Yeah.
Shit wasn't happening in that attic.
He wasn't taking any chances.
Riot gear.
So the
going
best
on.
part is, I'm already saying we're gonna look like an idiot. They got the call ahead of time. They're like, "Oh hey, what's the thing?" And I was like from the get go, I was like, "So,
Look, guys.
this is fucking stupid." I wasn't like, "There's someone up there, go get him." I was like, "I shouldn't have called you."
Yeah.
And clearly
We're
we did.
morons.
And then from the
No.
beginning, they were like, "No, that's that's our job. That's why we're here. Don't worry about it. That you guys are fucking idiots. You are idiots, but we're not mad.
okay, you're paying
Don't worry about
taxpayers,
it. Right,
mad.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we don't mind that you're fucking stupid. It's fine. We deal with
Yeah.
retards like you all the time.
Yeah.
So they come in, and then the kicker is within 5 minutes, not even fucking a minute, because they walk in through our front door and they decide to check the garage attic first. So it's like through our house,
Right.
through the kitchen into the garage. As he's walking through the living room, Lindsay was playing Banjo-Kazooie, like beforehand. Obviously it's like Banjo-Kazooie. Let's call it cops. I'm gonna call them up, take a break from Banjo-Kazooie. So the guy walks through the living room. The younger kid, of course, immediately sees Banjo-Kazooie, and he's like, Banjo-Kazooie, I love that game. He's like, oh yeah, and we're like, yeah, cool, yeah. So
like finishing my
go
playthrough.
shoot that guy upstairs.
Yeah.
And he's like, cool. And then he's like, you don't work at Rooster Teeth, do you? And we're like,
Oh, my-
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, I like your video. I like your video. Like he almost fanned out and then
man.
like pulled it
Saw his
together
bosses
because
there,
the other cops like, the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?
He hears like his sergeant like in the background just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
don't do it, dude.
But it was
Yeah.
actually really funny because so then they go up. He opens the garage and the guy's like the older cop. He's like, gonna be up there, blah, blah, police department. And he's like, I'll fucking shoot your ass.
No,
He didn't say
said
that
too,
exactly.
He was
but-
like, we have the
Paraphrase.
dogs. We'll send up the dogs. I'm like, there aren't any.
And then he looks at
fucking dogs
he
here.
literally's like, we're gonna send the dogs up. My first thought is like, it's a fold down ladder to an attic. I'm like, how the fuck is a dog
they're just
getting
gonna
up
grab
there?
it by
They
the
just
leash
take
and
him
just
just like, what?
Yeah, I'm
Get up there!
the dog just like waiting to get stabbed by the
Doing
guy
that
that's
thing
hanging
where you
up
pick
there.
dogs up
Yeah.
and hate it. Like, you just-
But the best part is he's like the guy. He's like yelling up the ladder. He's like, "We're gonna send the dogs up," and he looks at us and he's like, he like shakes his head like, "There's no dog."
We like thumbs up like.
and we're like,
We know
"Okay."
you're lying.
So
That'll
the
scare him.
best part is
He
like,
just like brings a corgi around the corner.
Yeah,
and just like,
He's rubying it like,
So-
what do you see?
he goes up there, looks around, he's like, which is even startling. Like, I think it's total bullshit. We're so stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
The first thing he said when he goes up there and he's like, there's a bed up here. And I'm like, oh my God, like there's a bed, someone's sleeping up there.
I
He's
was like, holy shit, we were right.
and we're like, what? And he's like, oh, there's an old bed frame right there. And we're like, oh,
Bed frame,
he literally walks up and he's like, there's a bed up here.
That's
and
like-
my brain is like, oh my God, someone's living
living in
I
the
look
attic.
up there and it's like the metal frames for a bed shoved into a corner. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. So then he's
You
like,
know, the homeless guy. Every night he goes
folds it
out.
out,
He gets the
yeah.
bed together and just lies on the
That's
floor, like in the middle of
my
the bed.
socket set keeps going missing every time, and this is why.
You just
Don't
like
you love it when your foot hangs out of the bed? It's like up the
He
under
just likes
the
to
frame.
imagine
Like,
the feel.
Yeah, he's feeling kind of warm. He just sticks his
Yeah.
foot out.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Carrie, there's not a lot of room up there, so he has to like pack it away every day if he wants space for activities.
What's he do?
Yeah.
Pilates.
Like, just do his
yeah.
stretches and stuff.
He's
The
gonna
bed
fuck
would
with
just
my Halloween decorations.
take
up
up
there
way
later,
too
yeah.
much. So they're dicking around up there, right? And I'm just kind of like staying out of the way because, especially with police, what I learned with like working in people's homes is like there's nothing more fucking annoying than a homeowner being like, "What are you doing? What's happening? What are you doing?" It's like I called the cops. We're standing right nearby. I'll be here if you have any questions. I'm not gonna be like, "Is there anybody up there? Just shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot that guy." It's
Sir,
just like,
can
I'll
I
be over
shoot
here.
him?
So we go and we're sitting in the kitchen, right? And they're like finishing up the attic and they're coming down there. And Lindsay looks at me and she's like, I just heard something. I heard something else. I'm like, what? And she's like whispering to me, like, I think someone's near the front door. Someone's near the front door. I'm like, yeah, those are the other cops. We look at the front door. There's like 6 more
Yeah, I
police
was like, why are
officers
there so many
just
more
in our
cops here?
house. And now it's like 1:30.
That's just like a party.
It was
Yeah.
literally like they checked the attic. There was
Pop-up
nothing
party.
there, and the guy was like, "Yeah, guys, there's nothing here. If you want to hang out, just fucking swing on by."
Don't be
I'm
there,
not
bye.
kidding.
They
They,
get some chips and queso
the two of them showed up in one cop car. 10 minutes later, there was like 4 cop cars out front of our house. Almost 1 o'clock in the morning. There had to be like 7 police officers in our house.
Just chatting.
Half of them didn't even talk to us. Like they walked in the front door, stopped at the front door, and were just shooting the shit. Like, so anyway, I turned the corner. It's like, need
That's
anything?
why
Or
when
it's
your
like,
neighbors
Welcome
cut off the
in.
power to the dryer. They're
we
like,
brought
oh, these
the
are bad
dog.
people.
well, it'd be fine, Care, if they cut off all the power. They cut
Yeah.
off half of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Although,
confuse the shit out of
So
you.
yeah, and then they all packed up the
we
shit
will
and left.
say, we've never felt safer than when that guy was like, I'm a fan. I'm like, if anyone's going to take a bullet for us, it's going to be that
It's the
guy."
kid with the gun and a bulletproof vest.
Yep.
They'll be like, I love Rooster Teeth.
Michael!
Yes, kills the guy.
Please get down.
I want to see Off Topic 100.
I know.
You're not taking rage quit from me.
God.
Very nice kid.
I
I
hope
appreciate.
he's watching. If
Yeah.
you are,
That was
thank you.
very nice of them. This seems
Yeah,
like they
to
were really
show
super
up,
nice
they
about
were
it.
super nice. They weren't like "fuck you" at all. They were like.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Yeah.
going in,
Crazy
he's like, "Oh, what's the
assholes.
problem?" And we're like, "Oh, we're hearing some things in the attic." Like again, as I'm telling Lindsay, like houses make noise.
Yeah.
But I think we may have like a squirrel or some shit like that
Oh,
up there,
nice.
just because the previous homeowner was telling us
Yeah.
that.
Make him a
It'll,
pet.
it'll
Yeah.
get
Yeah, feed him.
It'll get
So it's like
electrocuted to death
I
at
was
some
trying to
Just
give
throw him in
him.
the dryer and tumble him to shit.
It's like I knew it was bullshit,
You
and I
won't get
called
warm
him.
and all of it.
Yeah.
I called him to satisfy Lindsay, but I was trying to not come across like a crazy person, like "Ah, da, da, da." And he was like, "So basically, why did you call us?" And I'm trying to give him like legitimate reasons, and I'm like, "Well, we've heard some like footsteps or something in the attic, which I know is not a person. Like I knew it was a rodent, but
Yeah,
I was
it's not-
like, I can tell him that, and he'll go up there and find shit and won't think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But then Lindsay keeps chiming in like, yeah, and one of our ravioli cans went missing.
It's gone.
And I'm like,
It's gone. It's absolutely gone. I don't know where it went. Was it the can opener too?
It
The
was.
can
It
opener's
was a
missing?
can opener was missing and a can of raviolis was missing. And I
There
said
was
to
like
Lindsay,
a quarter of our orange juice was missing.
I said to Lindsay,
have no idea.
I was like,
I have no
I was
idea.
like, we may have eaten the can of raviolis. Okay.
Let's not
I
bring-
don't remember it. It's definitely not like I know they were here and they're gone. It was
Yeah.
more of like, didn't we have a giant can of raviolis? Did we
Yes,
eat
we
that? And she's like, we didn't eat it. No, it's
But
gone.
someone ate it."
took it. And I'm like,
Did you tell
oh,
them
whatever. That's
before
weird.
or after they went in the attic? Like, did they
No,
know?
it was
to look-
before. It was
Okay.
right when they opened the
They
door.
knew to look for raviolis.
No,
in the
they were
attic,
they were on the
I
lookout
said
for
that on
can.
the phone when I called the police. I was
She
like,
kept saying it. I'm like, stop saying that. That makes us sound
Stop
fucking
mentioning the
stupid.
goddamn Italian food.
I want
And
that
then-
ravioli back.
The only kicker is, like, I know we just bought a brand new can opener, like, when we moved into the house.
Of course.
And
We gotta get to the
like,
ravioli
I remember
somehow.
buying it, okay? Because
Are we
Roland was a
animals?
piece of shit. I'm looking for this fucking can opener, and I can't find it. Then after the raviolis, because, like, whatever, I'll have a smaller can. I get a smaller can, I'm like, fuck, where's the can opener? And Lindsay's like, That's it. It's gone. He took the can opener and the ravioli.
We're gonna die tonight.
Someone's living in our house. They took
That
the can opener, the
homo
ravioli.
bastard.
She's like, I know for a fact. I put the fucking can opener in this drawer. We bought it because I know I bought it at the store. Like I remember getting it at Walmart.
Right,
And
yeah.
she's like, it's in this drawer. It's not there. And like that was the basis of someone is in our house.
Yeah.
The raviolis are gone and the can opener's
I almost
gone.
went up there
So she
myself
keeps
to
telling
get
the
it
cop that, and I'm like, stop saying
So
that.
almost been in the attic, like
So it's like-
secretly scooping ravioli. Like,
Just uncooked raviolis.
You don't need to cook them,
He's
Carrie.
sitting in
He's
bed.
feeding the
it's
need.
Chef
That's the
Boyardee.
thing. It was Chef Boyardee.
There you go. So
Yeah.
he's just like
And
going
it
to
was,
town.
it was the giant can, Jeremy. He could have lived up there for 2 weeks with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's like, yeah.
He's
Plus,
gonna portion that shit.
I was like, hey, we're hearing some shit in our attic. You know, we just bought the house. We haven't been up there yet. And then the cop's like, oh, that's understandable. And she's like, yeah, and the can opener and the raviolis are missing too. And I was like, shut up. So they all leave. They're like, you know, I'm like, oh, sorry, we're so stupid. Blah blah blah. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Blah blah blah. Totally fine. But on the way out, he's like, don't know what to tell you about that missing raviolis, though. He's like, you'll have to get to the bottom of that. And I'm just like, God damn it. God,
Also,
we look
your
so
wife should take her
fucking
medication.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's like a second
the
hobo
kids
eating
are
it.
leaving
Yeah.
like, man, this rooster, these people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Shut
just
your
like,
mouth.
I can't believe
idiots.
content. This is
It's like,
crazy.
God, I am, ugh.
I like to think there's a second hobo eating the ravioli in
It's
the
like-
bed frame, and he's like, "Don't eat in the bed!" And the brisket's like sitting in the middle of it, like.
I'm sorry. I was hungry.
It's good
It's
though.
cold
like,
out.
You know, like I said, went up there to look for the magical electrical panel. Didn't see any homeless people.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.